What is up guys? Ito ang Rift Talk. Ang palabas ko saan pag-uusapan namin. Ako si Cheesto. Siya si Arctik. Siya si Vulcan. Pag-uusapan ng pinakapatok na topics ng League of Legends community. Since ito na yung first week na nag-start lahat ng competitive League of Legends, I think actually maraming nangyari during the first week. And there were a few highlights. Parang yung isang tumatak sa akin, yung redemption kill ni Wraith kay Faker.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, Faker, even though isipin mo just siya, he still dies a couple of times.
Well, he's not really a god.
I think we have a clip.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Do you go to church, Cheesto?
Yeah.
Do you go to the good church?
Is there a bad church?
Okay.
Gods don't die.
Jump the wall, and the grab's setting up. Yeah,
Nag-shopping siya eh.
pops the QSS supply.
I'd love to get a second semi. He's waiting for the top
Easily
edge.
low. Yep, there it is. The devour over the wall effort will take him out.
Why is it redemption?
Yeah,
Oh! 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 That can actually kill him?
Yeah.
Didn't he have like 3 bars?
It deals your damage.
It scales?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Redemption scales with level.
that's
Oh my, I feel for me. I think that's happened to me like probably once or twice during ranked.
I think that happened in PGS one time. I remember.
I
See JSC with the rumble, yung scrap shield ng rumble.
I think he actually survived.
Yeah, he survives. He survived.
This is actually a great series kasi it shows you the level of competition, especially sa Korea. Kasi yung game 3 nitong series na to, specifically Jin Air versus SKT, tumagal sila ng 93 minutes.
93 minutes.
Oh. Isipin mo yung normal games natin sa solo queue tumatagal lang mga 30 to 45. Pero ito 93. Isipin mo gaano kahirap para sa players, para sa nanonood, para sa casters as well.
Pero for the players, man, 93 minutes.
It's crazy.
Sobrang tagal na, nakakapagod yung sobra.
Pero, I mean, na-imagine ko rin lalo tayo as casters pag medyo mahaba-haba na yung game. Like, and if the game keeps going back and forth na parang ping-pong, ano pa yung pag-uusapan nyo? Like,
I think this is the point where we try to see the human side of players,
true.
casters, that sometimes we do get exhausted and we do get irritated.
Tao lang naman tayo.
Malamang, ano ka Diyos?
Eh, mali mo robot.
Sakit nyo! Oh, robot pa! Just kidding, sorry. Man, I forgot that we were supposed to actually watch the highlights for the Jin Air and the Gangplank. Watch it. I don't see the Gangplank. Where's the Gangplank?
There it is.
Ano? Ah! I'm so blind.
There's
Yung one turtle na all caps for some reason. Bakit? Parang galit.
Baka galit mo talaga
Parang
siya.
ikaw, lagi naman galit. Lagi kang iyak.
Sobrang akong chill kapag kalaro mo ako.
Grabe no, countering Lucian sa Gangplank. That's why I think Zach can deal with OP champions. To the face, gangsta! To the face.
Yeah.
It's just to the face. You know, that's how I play Lucian. When I ult, I just stand still like that.
Ako si Cardo.
Like gangster.
Oh!
Realm War.
Hindi na nabutan.
That's
Okay, I was
actually expecting a crash.
Ayan.
What the hell is he doing? Stasis.
Oh.
Teleport. Wow. Yan na si Huni. Oh wow. Yeah.
Look at the gap between...
Wow. 330 CS.
It's 100 CS gap.
It's like the Gangplank didn't do anything.
Yeah, because if you're gonna try and, Lucian's really strong counter to Gangplank since he can actually 1v1 them.
Right? So maybe we know how to deal with OP picks, know your counters.
Yeah, but also, Huni's really good at Lucian.
But he left, right? This is the same Lucian that he left SKT. And then that's how he came back.
Well, I guess then again, it would be much more effective since he's in NA as opposed to KS.
Eh, sa bagay, kung ginawa niya sa Korea,
What are you implying?
Just stating the facts, I mean...
Generally, mas magaling mga Korean sa akin sa lahat eh.
Yeah. Well, except for you, of course.
Wow, I'm the special exception.
Yeah.
Why?
Hindi ka nga makapag-challenger dito sa Pilipinas, Korea pa kaya.
You can't say that to them, they're gonna know. Now they're gonna trash talk you. They're gonna say like, grabe na mga casters, ang daldal. Anong kaya lock nila? I get a bit irritated when I see that. So that's my human side. So I'm watching you guys. No, seriously, that really ends me. But now let's go to the 93-minute game.
Oh, are we gonna watch the full 93
If
minutes?
that's the case, I'm gonna go outside and buy a
Oh
drink.
god, yeah. Get me probably a coffee.
Praise the carry
Yeah,
performance.
Oh, no, the joke.
Fan talaga ng Jin Air since
Stuff you're paid for early
Since
late
ever.
phase.
Since birth.
they have like a buff where if they play League of Legends, they're just better.
Yeah, but
Get why it exists.
Korea Bull, then SKT Bull. Ano pa
I'm not an SKT fan.
Ano pa meron? Sa pagkain?
I'm not an SKT fan.
Ay mo adobo. Gusto mo kimchi adobo.
No. I'm serious. I'm not an SKT fan. I'm a Jin Air fan.
Why did the game extend that long anyway? It's a 30-minute. Tapos na to, no?
Because everyone has super good. SKT's a super good defensive team, and Jin Air's comp really can't push that well. I mean, they can clear waves, but they can't push very well.
1 hour.
Have you ever casted more than an hour?
If I did, I would have walked out and get coffee.
oh, and
so
Leave you behind.
I think like probably an hour, but not this long. Like 90 minutes.
Not,
Probably like it wouldn't go past like an hour 10.
That's how we ran.
Never played.
That deny with the monk with the howling gale, I gotta say that's really good.
Oh, Faker messed up.
Man, this game goes on and on.
67 minutes.
It's like, okay, they're at the base now, it's gonna finish me off.
This is Jin Air defending, right?
Yeah,
And you're
Jin
telling
Air.
me they won from this?
Yeah,
Tapos na to.
that's what they thought.
Take over the top
That's what we're thinking right
And
now.
Elder, Baron, 3 inhibitors down there, still sticking.
Yeah, but Faker can't 1v1 anyone for
coming through Faker.
Oh,
Watch
that
that.
was
He goes to
not.
base with the
No,
next.
Kha'Zix can fall off. It's just
He's gonna take down Faker. The next is
you can't
still
1v1 a
untouched.
Kha'Zix.
Oh.
The fifth Baron?
It was a lot. It was
This
better.
game.
Thought of zero
It's
frames,
700.
5 hours.
No, look at Sivir. Look at Sivir.
Longest game in LCK was 1 minute and 1 hour and
It's
9.
also Jin Air. That's what they be a fan. Look at
Oh my.
SKT, they get the Elder, they get the Baron, they get everything. Why can Junior still fight back?
It's because Sivir does so much wave clear.
It must be
Even with the Baron boss?
Yeah, it's Sivir.
Did she sell her boots?
Look at this. I think Bang gets cut out.
Look at the,
See?
look at the,
Bang got
I think it's the exhaustion getting to
Yeah, so much damage.
Redemption.
Go out, he's gonna have to try to get out of here.
He's gonna
Flashers.
die to the redemption again.
Coming through, but Upti chases him. One more
Wala si Faker talaga yun.
down. The solo kill from Upti.
Kasalanan ni Faker yun.
Could it be the age or?
94.
It's still
It's
young. It's just
94 minutes.
Can they pull
No, I think
off
Jin
the
Air's
best
just really good.
defenders minions this time around?
Could be.
Paul
You gotta give them
Morgan
credit.
comes out.
I mean, they
Actually, yeah.
they did defend that long for it to
He has
prolong
to flash
this
away.
way. So
Dark, ultimate
Yeah, I get
pushing
it.
him back in, but there's no
And then
kills, there's
Nazir.
no
I don't know how I
2-1
feel
in
about
this
that.
best of 3
I
series.
feel like
12-0
I kind of feel for
this is the reason why I'm a Jin Air fan.
breaking world records.
And I really hope they make it to MCK
that's
playoffs
the
this
reason
year.
I can't go pro.
Every time I hear Cheesto say that I'm a this fan, I'm a that fan, I just hear a hipster behind his
No, I'm a Jin Air fan. I'm serious.
We talked about OP picks, no? Gamplan was OP, but then there was direct counter. And I think, let's get straight to it and jump to how we all feel about OP picks. And I have some comments here. Probably Gangplank, my main champ by the way, the guy can get Shin in just 6 minutes by just spamming Q on jumps with Klepto, agreed? Plus the passive, which does almost the same damage as Ignite. In a way, yeah. It also procs on towers, which is the reason why he is one of the best split pushers in League.
But yeah, I kind of agree with this guy in a
Yeah, in a
sense that
sense.
Gangplank is sort of OP, especially with Klepto. Like when the new runes first came out, Klepto Ezreal was super OP, and now we see Gangplank abusing Klepto.
Yeah, tingnan natin yung comment na to. Ah! Oh, okay. Interesting. Na-miss ko na ang old Zoe, yung hindi pa siya lumabas. Okay, I'll read it for you again. Na-miss ko na ang Zoe, ang old Zoe, yung hindi pa siya lumabas.
Loading.
Buffering guys.
Di mo ba gets?
Di mo ba?
You missed the old Zoe before she was released?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Knock na. Ano kasi, alam mo, di ba si Zoe sobrang anti-fan niya?
Yeah.
Ngayon, na-miss niya yung times na wala pa si Zoe.
Yep.
Last.
This is the last of the
Talagang natapat pa sa akin to. Ito dapat, yung nagsasabi ng pag nagsabi pa sila kung yung mga open na champion yung in-nerf natin. Kung yun yung case, matagal ko nang ni-nerf yung champion na to. So, ayon sa ating nag-comment, Vayne is too OP with the overheal plus relic shield meta. Dati, she can be easily bursted. Ngayon, it added tankiness and kahit ma-poke siya ngayon, parang wala lang sa kanya.
I wholeheartedly agree with that comment because when you're talking about the overheal and the shield from the target space, it's something that's really annoying and you can't easily burst ADCs. I love playing assassins, and when I see that, I don't have a good time. But I think all of us are aware now that patch 8.2 is in the works, and yeah, wala na shield battery. But all those rewards that's causing that OP meta is gone.
Yeah, so maybe ngayon mag-enjoy ka na, makakapag-assassin ka ulit.
Maybe I'll be waiting for that, but this week PGS is gonna start soon.
Oh yes.
I gotta say, from the first week, I just love how TNC performed really well. I mean, Demon was the ADC that we all watched out
Yeah,
for.
Demon.
Was something.
Yeah, and speaking of more things to highlight, I really like the return of Naga and Rebenga as well. Did a lot of great plays that tinulungan talaga yung Naga
You
na...
know that post of Naga where Rebenga was doing the... Was it
Yeah,
like this?
yeah.
Was it like this? Yeah.
I think that's like this. Yeah, pero like I mentioned, Naga, they have unfinished business in the PGS and bumalik na sila.
I mean, I guess for me in general, kasi ako yung taong sumabaybay di lang sa pro teams, pero pati yung mga nasa amateur teams, since doon ako nanggaling technically bago nakapag-transition into handling a pro team, into casting. So, natutuwa lang ako na ang daming players na, hindi lang yung mga, kasi these past few PGS splits, we've been seeing a lot of the same players somewhat.
Yeah, medyo umay na.
Oh my God.
When I meant umay, I mean it's like, let me just explain that. It's like, we are so used to seeing the powerhouses like before TME, IPT, Mineski, recently AEX. I just love their addition too. But now we're having another of that dynasty thing.
True.
I would like to call it a dynasty, not in any offense, but I just love how when the PGS started, the format changed completely, and now we're not gonna have that same rule. You're in the top 4, you're safe. No, that's not the case. And I think putting into new teams and old teams, mixing them all, makes the PGS more exciting.
Tsaka, kung titingnan mo yung social media natin ngayon, may mga iba kasing nagpo-post ng tower rankings nila. And
Meron kang ganun, di ba?
yeah, I do
Every
actually.
time we have...
And it's interesting kasi yung usual nakikita ko, which I agree with, nasa taas rin, is Mineski and then TME. Pero after that, dun nagkakaroon ng variation sa mga tier list. So it's nakatuwa lang na at least may diversity ngayon yung PGS na hindi siya as predictable as it was before.
I mean, when you're talking about power rankings, but let's get to the standings to have a short recap to whoever is still, I mean, interested maybe in the PGS. Not just the promos, we're still gonna have all those exciting promos. But when it comes to standings, I think we have teams that 3-0, the 2-0, getting 3 points, namely Naga, TNC, IPT.
Yeah.
Oh, surprise IPT. Making their step forward now. And that was the AEX match. But now for Mineski, Mineski got 2-1, so they get 2 points. But TME get 1 point.
Yeah.
And the rest, Infuse, Batstar, 0 point, Barcy, Batstar again. And also for AEX.
Yeah, but it's just the start, of course. Meron pa rin silang chance na, of course, umakyat sa standing. Kasi week 1 pa lang eh. And sure ko, for week 2, marami na nag-adjust yun kasi it's a new year. Diba? Siyempre, kakabalik
New
lang.
year, new me.
New year, new me.
How long is that gonna last? Because every time I go to the gym every New Year's, I see new
Hindi, ako actually personally, feeling ko, hindi mo kailangan ng New Year parang gusto mo magbago.
that's what I got.
Kung gusto mo magbago, kung gusto mo talaga, kahit kailan pa yan, gagawin mo talaga.
And I think this will be us signing off. We hope that you enjoyed our Rift Talk, and again, if you have any suggestions what we want to do, like let's say shave Cheesto's head on live stream.
Or shave your head.
Diet challenge, I might need it. Let me know.
Or maybe a 1v1. Put your comments there, and also like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, PH Garena. And we'll see you next week for Rift Talk. But before, I almost forgot. We talked about the PGS, then we talked about the LVL.
Right.
The finals for the LVL will be a live event, venue to be announced. Check
Yes.
our Facebook page. It's gonna be on February 11th.
Also, there's a date already. Ooh, exciting.
So stay tuned for that. And I think this will be us, Cheesto, Arctik, and Vulcan, signing off and see you next week for Rift Talk.